Leave the coroner and the paperwork. Procedure can wait. We should probably go speak to the wife and let her know what's happening.
Okay. You become all heart at the prospect of paperwork, don't you?
KTI, a member of the American Century Broadcasting System. Ladies,
all units, shots fired off street, help. Chateau and Valencia. Chateau and Valencia. Shots fired off street, help. Unit to handle code 3 identified.
makes it so easy. Just add milk and those tender, delicious pancakes are ready after a few minutes on the griddle. In fact, Mullingar flour can be used for breakfast, lunch, and supper. For meals that are satisfying, brain and appetite from mouth-watering, use Mullingar flour. Milled by the same family for generations, Mullingar flour was the first to use steel rollers to process grain into the high-powered flour farms flour.
Mom, we're out of Mulligar!
You can cheer up, son. All the grocery. A new shipment of Mullingar flour arrives every week. Mullingar flour.
Car 11K, we'll handle the help call. Go ahead, KGPL.
11K, shots fired off street, help. Chateau and Valencia. Chateau and Valencia. 11K, handle code 3, all units.
I see you motherfuckers. Come on up here and get us.
What is all this?
Traffic stop from hell. Crowley pulls these guys over. Finds a trunk full of hardware. They lose it. Bullets start flying. And and they snatched up the guns and one of the cops. Hit the high ground and we keep running.
The officer?
Up there. Still alive, we think. Who knows for how long. We'll keep him busy if you can find a way up, sir.
I'll cover the street from here. Go on, get up there.
Put the weapon down, now! $11K. I've been involved in a shooting. It's code 4 here, but suspects are down, and I need an ambulance at Chateau and Valencia. Also notify detective headquarters. I'll need the coroner. My partner and I are okay.
11K, roger on the ambulance and coroner. Detective headquarters will be notified. All units, 11K reports code 4 on the shooting at Chateau and Valencia. Code 4.
Little bird told me I was falling for no one but you. There's no use denying, might as well confess. Of all the boys I know here, I'm sure I love you best. The little bird told me we'd be happy, oh happy, and I believe that it's true.
Can we try to get there in one piece? Oh, I knew I should have driven.
Any unit able to handle citizen reports at 211 in progress. 437 East 8th Street. Unit to handle code 3 identified.
Watch it! You're really starting to annoy me.
This is ACB, American Century.
Yes? Hello?
Mrs. Patterson.
Is this about my husband?
We're investigating the incident, ma'am.
I see. Come in, won't you?
Can you tell me what happened?
Yes? What's to tell? He got hit by a car and now he's dead. Is this about my husband?
You don't appear to be too upset about the fact.
Lester and I met on a furlough in 44. We got married that weekend. People don't understand it now, but that happened a lot back then.
I see. So you probably did well to stick it out this long.
What's that supposed to mean, mister? I think it's about time you left. I have someone here.
I beg your pardon? You're gonna have to run that one by us again, sister.
It's okay, Lorna. I'm Leroy Sabo.
Well, well. Nice to see you're comforting the grieving widow, Mr. Sabo.
All right, wise guy. Do you have any intelligent questions you would like me to answer?
You can confirm Mrs. Patterson's story.
Lester lost at cards. He was kind of hard to control when he lost his temper. He turned without looking and walked right out in front of the car. It wasn't good.
What's your relationship with Mrs. Patterson, Mr. Sabo?
We're friends. Good friends.
You expect me to believe that?
Look, I was filing for divorce. Mental cruelty. Lester could be a mean son of a bitch.
And Lester knew about that?
No, I hadn't told him.
Well, hasn't this worked out well for the two of you? I feel almost bad for busting in on this little rendezvous.
How did the car come to hit Lester?
He walked straight into the path of an oncoming car.
You're lying, Lorna. You pushed him in front of the car.
If you think you can prove that, I suggest you arrest me now. I would have loved to push him under a car many a time, but not this time.
You were arguing in the bar and on the sidewalk?
We were always arguing. So what?
Don't lie to me. Something was different this time.
You're clutching at straws. You married? The arguments are never any different.
The bartender said that you and Leroy were planning to go into business together. Can you explain how you'll get the money to do that?
I have a little money saved away.
Sabo has no money. This place can't be worth much. Where is the money coming from?
My father left me this house and some money. Lester took out a second mortgage. I held on to the money and kept my mouth shut. And that's all I'm going to say on the subject.
We're leaving, Lorna, but this doesn't add up. We'll be keeping an eye on you.
Lester could be a heel, but that's a lousy way for anyone to go out.
I didn't love him, I admit it. But that's not a crime.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Any messages?
Just one, Detective, from the coroner. Message reads, Phelps, see me at Central Morgue immediately. Results of the Patterson autopsy.
Thanks for your help.
I think his name is Phelps. I read about him in the paper. Are you trying to kill me?
Any Central unit of 415 possible mental case at 7th and Flower. Unit to handle code 3 identified.
Three blondes walk into a bar. I think one of them would have seen it. When is America gonna understand? It's not about getting, it's about giving. How bad is it? Come on.
We can put the driver in front of a judge in less than a week.
You'd be making a big mistake. Run that by me again? The victim was dead before the car hit him. 2 puncture wounds to the right side of the thorax. Second puncture reached his heart.
You're kidding me.
Been doing this job 23 years, son. No one's ever laughed at one of my jokes.
He was stabbed to death?
Long, sharp knife. Length of a bayonet.
We found a knife in the alleyway.
Where is it now? Was it bagged?
By Patrolman Kaplan.
Perfect. I'll get you a definite match. Jesus, we got him. Murder 1. We were right there and they tried to stare us down. Now they'll both get the gas chamber. We have the knife, we have the coroner's report, and I bet we could roll Sabo as a witness. Let's bring her in.
I'm gonna sock the hell out of you.
spoken to the coroner, Mrs. Patterson. He confirmed your husband's cause of death. We'd like you to come downtown and answer some questions.
It wasn't me. It was Leroy's idea. Leroy stabbed him. I had nothing to do with it.
Where is Leroy now?
He's in the bedroom.
You're very good, Lorna.
Put the gun down, Leroy. If you do something stupid now, you don't stand a chance in front of the grand jury.
Nice of you to give me up, sweetheart. All that whispering in my ear, telling me how we had to get rid of him, how good it could be, all the money we could claim, all that planning, how to get him into the street, how to make it look like an accident.
For God's sake,
you had
Leroy,
all
shut
the
up!
bases covered, baby.
I had nothing to do
you
with it.
You think I'm gonna fry for you,
He's
Lorna?
a crazy man. Shoot him! Shoot him, for God's sake!
Too late, Sabo. Stop or I will shoot!
Oh my God! What's happening?
Come on, Flatfoot, let's negotiate.
Put the weapon down now.
Help me!
You look spooked, Phelps. I thought you'd been under fire before.
It never gets any easier, Bukowski.
Broadcasting.
So, I give you a hit and run, you bring me back fraud, conspiracy, and first-degree murder. This is how a good detective operates, Phelps. You take nothing at face value. You keep digging and asking questions until you get to the truth. You got some sharp elbows on you, detective. I like that. Keep up the good work.
Phelps, Bukowski. B-Cop says he located a green Kaiser Fraser from the hot sheet. Address is 6 West 2nd Street. Get over there, see what you can find out. Go on. Sorry to inconvenience you.
We're on it, Captain. I swear the more bad cars we bring in, the longer the hot sheet gets.
It pays the rent, though. Keeps Mrs. Phelps in the manner to which she's accustomed.
I'm not sure she'd agree with you.
Passionate, romantic type like you, Cole? I don't believe a word.
He was in the bathtub, and they'd taken one of his fingers.
Are you drunk, mister? Or are you just cracked? You think talk is cheap? Try hiring a lawyer.
What now?
Let's check out this address. See if the stolen Fraser is still there.
He ran the light on Olympic, and we finally collared him on Temple.
They're calling her the Dahlia now. Wonder what Veronica Lake makes of that one.
You hear whether they're making any progress?
Captain Donnelly seems to think they have it all wrapped up. Brown and Green are sweating this Manley character. I heard it'll be in front of a grand jury by next week.
Fourth, terrible enough being murdered like that without having to be dead. Strewn all over the front view.
Slow down before someone gets hurt! Jesus Christ! Are you asleep over there or what?
That's the car, Cole. Just pulling out of the drive. Get him. Remember, we need him healthy enough to answer questions.
1247, Detective Phelps, requesting immediate backup in pursuit of a stolen green Kaiser Frazer from 6 West 2nd Street.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out. Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
Alright. Maybe I was a couple miles over the speed limit.
Get bracelets on him, Phelps. I'll call it in.
Out of the car now!
Why did you run from us?
I saw a big car in my rearview mirror with 2 tough guys bearing down on me. What would you do?
What's your name?
Cliff Harrison.
You're under arrest.
For what? What are you talking about?
Nice try. I'm talking about the car being stolen.
You're out of your mind. I bought the car, and I've got the paperwork to prove it.
Looks like we'll have some questions for the people at Coombs Automotive. You purchased this car from Coombs Automotive Company?
Yeah, that's right.
And the ownership papers?
From the same place.
If this is a forgery, it's top-notch. This will need to be traced. Who did you deal with at Coombs Automotive?
The owner, Richard Coombs.
Either you stole the car from Coombs, or you're delivering stolen merchandise for him. Which is it?
Do you have any proof of what you're saying? I'm studying law, Detective. I'd advise you to do the same before you make any more of these ridiculous claims.
You have a criminal record, Mr. Harrison?
No, nothing like that.
Enough lies. If you have a record, we'll find it eventually.
I go to USC. I've never been in trouble in my whole life. You can check up on me all you want. You won't find a thing. I don't know what you're looking for in that notebook of yours, but this is starting to look like harassment.
You could make this easy on yourself, Harrison.
How? I haven't done anything wrong, and you know it.
Sure, don't stop now, pal. Keeping stum just makes us like you more for this.
Bag his possessions as evidence, and have him arraigned for grand theft auto.
Right, Detective.
Do you know who my father is?
We need to get to Coombs Auto and check out Harrison's story.
You know what? I think he's telling the truth.
Some of the most convincing people you will ever...
It all goes
easy, Phelps. I'd rather get there in one piece.
KTI Radio. Check local publications for times of your favorite programming. The Los Angeles Mirror. And
You're gonna kill someone!
KTI Radio presents National News.
Leave the keys, officer. I need to take this.
And that leads to trouble for both fighters. Up they come and at it they go again. But it's about all over for Matteo Trapoli. Next we have Tony Marino and Harold Torrance. Same class, same vim and vigor. The youngster was game, but he was up against a couple of fists that packed a discouraging one. And the ref says, that's all.
Not another step. I have got a Buick Century sedan that would be absolutely perfect for you.
Detective Phelps, LAPD, are you the owner?
That's right. Richard Coombs at your service. You looking to trade in a black and white, boys?
Mr. Coombs, we're investigating an auto theft. A man by the name of Cliff Harrison claims he bought the car here.
Well, some people would say that my cars are a steal. That's a joke, son.
Very amusing, Mr. Coombs.
I remember Harrison. It was a green two-tone Kaiser Frazer, if I remember rightly.
Do you have the bill of sale?
It's in my office. Walk this way. That's a joke too, son.
Phelps, you mind if I shoot this guy? He's getting on my nerves.
Here it is. Got the original pink slip there, too.
Gene Archer, 146 North Fremont Avenue. Harrison's purchase receipt was legit, at least. We have a couple of questions.
All right, fellas. Shoot.
Can you tell us how you came to buy the car?
Girl just wandered in right off the street.
You need to give us something, Coombs, if you don't want to be implicated in this.
Yap, yap, yap. Son, your problem is that your gums keep flapping, but you do no listening.
Can you describe this Gene Archer?
Brunette, maybe 25, 26. Little on the plump side, but not bone ugly.
What was your impression of her?
Kind of harried and harassed. In a hurry to go somewhere but no place to go? You get to know the type.
Do you know anything about the company that prints these pink slips?
Nope. Should I? It isn't exactly my business.
These pink slips are leading us to something big, Coombs. It's time to stop being cute.
I'm going to assume you're having a bad day, son. I sell cars, not paper.
This was all above board.
Yes, of course it was.
You're lying, Coombs. You knew the car was stolen.
You have some sort of crystal ball tucked in your jacket that can help you prove it? You should try rubbing some oil on that hard head of yours. Are we done here?
We get awful attentive to people who obstruct LAPD investigations. Well, Harrison might be off the hook, but we can still run an APB on Gene Archer. Get on the horn and call it in.
That man is as subtle as a hand grenade in a barrel of oatmeal.
I like your thinking, Phelps. Call it evidence. The guy's an asshole. Pick it up at the pound.
One night Farmer Brown was taking the air.
Hey, isn't that the cop who solved the big case and got promoted?
11K to KGPL. Request an APB on Gene Archer. Age approximately 20. Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Requesting an APB on Gene Archer, age approximately 25, on suspicion of Grand Theft Auto.
I'll relay the information.
I need an address on a Marquee Printing Company.
Marquee Printing Company, sure. Just a moment. Aliso Street, near San Pedro.
Are there any messages for me?
A James Velasco is being held at Central Station on suspicion of GTA. Possible link to the Harrison case. They're waiting on you to conduct the interview.
Thank you.
Chicken and egg question for you. Do you think you have to be an asshole to sell cars? Or that selling cars turns you into an asshole?
You've got it in for everyone today, haven't you?
I've always got it in for car sales. Doesn't matter what day it is. And why do they always think they're comedians when they're about as funny as a heart attack?
Maybe the more annoying they are, the quicker you sign on the dotted line. Just to get the hell out of it.
Christ alive! Lemon Wash cuts grease and tints it right down the road. And since Lemon Wash removes spots from pots and pans, use it to remove the grease spots that occasionally get on clothes and that moths love to feed upon. Easy, quick Lemon Wash. Just listen to the whistle.
You know we've got a siren, though.
Whistle means it's gotta be clean.
You look at this clown.
Oh, that looks like. Come on, Cole, leave him alone.
Where's Kato?
Broad has socks in it for you. There's the guy. I heard he's an honest.
That event, 'cause the way she came and went, she took the town and turned it upside down. With the relatives talking and the
Empty. Should have known that Archer broad would have given us a false address.
You should go to the station, see what this Velasco guy has to say.
For the red silk stockings and the green perfume. She was singing a love song in a gambling hall. When along came a stranger, he was handsome and tall. He won every last dollar that we had in the room. And the red silk stockings and the green perfume.
The ground was growing and the money was flowing and the boys were throwing it around.
For the red silk stockings and the green perfume. The silver moon. She was meeting that stranger by the cactus dune. All she left was a memory of a mortgage on June. The red silk stocking and the green perfume.
Oh, the town was growing and the money was flowing and the boys were throwing it around.
Oh, the red silk stocking and the green perfume.
KTI Los Angeles, Gene C. Windle in
You've got problems, Phelps.
We go now to national news here on KTI.
20,000 pounds of highly dangerous metallic sodium head for destruction in Lake Lenore, Washington. The government-scented chemical ignites and explodes when wet. The alkali lake is devoid of fish and forms an admirable disposal spot. A 3,500-pound container of sodium hurtles into the lake and crashes through a The acrid clouds billow several thousand feet over the steep sides of the lake.
That's the cop from the newspaper.
Oh, sister, I was so tight. I
Okay,
couldn't walk.
okay, he's had enough.
And what can I do for you, gentlemen?
I'm a traffic detective from Central Division. Who's in charge here?
I am, Gordon Lightfall. What's this about?
We understand that your company prints California vehicle titles.
Yes, I have the government contract to print pink slips. I've done for some years.
Have you had any goods or equipment stolen recently? We're running up against stolen cars with seemingly legitimate paperwork.
Not recently. Have you ruled out forgery? There's no shortage of talented artists in this town.
We'll keep it in mind. Phelps, leave him be.
Well, I trust you've got all that you need.
doing?
Any unit able to handle citizen reports of 211 in progress. 437 East 8th Street. Unit to handle code 3. Identify.
Responding, go ahead.
11K, citizen reports of 211 in progress at 437 8th Street at the Bristol Hotel. Suspects are linked with previous 211s. 11K.
Kid, drop that money one more time and you're a goner.
Sorry, mister. It's just my hands are shaking.
Shut up! Hit the money in the bag.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Hurry the hell up, will you? Come on. It's goddamn cops!
Careful! He's got a gun!
Stop here! They're making a break for it on foot. Throw out the guns. Car 11K to KGPL. Bristol Hotel 211 is code 4.
All units be advised, code 4 at the Bristol Hotel on 8th Street. Code 4.
It's all part of a $40,000 jackpot hit by the state's attorney, which caused the indictment of 6 local officials. The funeral pyre is all set. Where are the mourners?
Try making it to the next intersection without killing anybody. You do that for me?
Well, guess the boys will have to go back to Penny Ante.
Jesus, Cole!
American Century Broadcasting Network.
God damn idiot!
Thanks for the tip.
Detectives, Velasco is prepped and ready in 2. Another stolen car with legit paper.
Thanks.
I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to stop him with 1 round.
Parker or Green? I don't know who'd be worse.
Are you drunk, mister? Or are you just cracked?
All the time. When he can't get liquor, he almost loses his mind.
Slow down!
He drinks whiskey like water, drinks gin like lemonade. He drinks whiskey like water.
Know you pennies is hiding from me. I'm gonna find you all and eat you. Yes, sir. Damn! Why these places have so much preparation H? Ooh-wee! Pennies give me speed.
Get the hell down from there, you lunatic! Really need to lay off the pills.
Delicious and creamy Spencer's Root Beer is your producer of this special broadcast. Yes, today and every day, Spencer's Root Beer provides you with a front row seat to America's favorite radio entertainment. The bubbles dance in the glass and on the top. Smooth as satin. There's no need to put up with flavorless wartime brands. Spencer's taste more delicious. So while you sit back and relax, enjoy America's root beer of choice with a frosty glass of Spencer's. All the way from Indianapolis.
Now look what you've done!
Let's hear a song from the Ink Spots.
Well, I trust you've got all that you need.
out! This isn't a tank, Phelps!
The finest in radio entertainment is on KTI Radio 760. Now, national news.
Officially opening the nationwide March-of-Time campaign in
Any Central Unit of 415 possible mental case at 7th and Flower Unit to handle code 3 identified.
Are you behind?
Paralysis Fund Drive to replace $7.5 million spent during the severe 1946 epidemic. And in New York, little Nancy Drury with the big cop was once a polio victim. Now she's
Take it easy.
for the current campaign, seeking to raise $25 million. Little Miss Drury of Louisville, Kentucky, and her 6'8" escort see.
That's the guy. I hear he's an honest cop. Now there's an oxymoron for you.
You're a real asshole. You know that?
Guy gave his wife a cat. I said, don't spare him.
Hey, there's such a thing as soap, you know.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to put him down to 1 inch.
Don't need this?
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
We wanted to move in together when we're not even married.
You have your assignment, Detective. Best be about it. You have your assignment, Detective. Best be about it.
Media.